With Ronaldo in Premier League with Manchester United, whole chemistry of FPL is going to change because everyone wants him. And if you are also trying to get him, then you must be looking for some bargain option. So this video is for you because I have 20 million in my bank. So before we start, let's have a recap on Game Week 3 team. We scored 56 points, which is 2 points higher than average point. So I am really happy with the point. Yet again, for second time, we scored more than average. So without any delay, let's go to Game Week 4. This time around, I have given my keeper globes to Sanchez from Brighton because he is a second highly owned goalkeeper and he is one of the best goalkeeper in his price range of 4.6 million, guarded by one of the best defensive lineup. So if you have him, then it's time for a payoff period, so enjoy the match. Let's talk about defense. I have Dyer, Markle and Duffy. Dyer, being a Spurs defender, he is only 4.6 million, and if you see the Spurs fixtures, they are very favorable for them and you can expect few clean sheets out of next 7 game weeks. So definitely this is a man you can have for cheap option. Moving on to Markle. Wolves are full of power pack for game week 4 because if you see the stat in last 3 game weeks, Spurs are one of the less conceding team, second after Man City, and you can rely on this man. He is only 4.6 million again and he can return some good clean sheets for game week 4. Talking about Duffy, he is a cheap option with 4.2 million price tag, and you have already seen in game week 2 what he can do. His 14-point haul is something you cannot just close your eyes on. So if you have him in your team, just relax and enjoy the rest of the game weeks. Let's move on to midfield now. I have picked Gary, Rafinha, Traore and Benrahma. Gary already turned 2 goals from 3 matches and he is playing very good in Everton. But again, you need to be careful because Everton recently bought Rondon, so he might have to share his time with Rondon. But again, if he plays, then definitely 5.6 million midfielder can return a lot. Rafinha is one of the most reliable midfielder in cheap option because he's playing for Leeds, and with attacking mindset of Leeds, they are always fixture proof, and if Leeds is going to make some damage against Liverpool this week, then Rafinha will be involved on that. I don't know guys why Wolves haven't scored so far, but stat is completely different because Wolves have already got 57 shots, which is 3rd highest, and if you see this man, he himself got 12 shots, which is 4th after Salah, Antonio and Lukaku. So better get this man and you enjoy rest of the game weeks. So another cheap option is Benrahma. I don't have to speak much about this guy because he have already shown what he can do. One of the most informed player in FPL with 2 goals and 2 assists in last 3 match. So better get him as soon as possible because he is gonna make a big damage to his opponents. Let's move on to forward, and I have Jimenez, Antonio and Armstrong in my front line. I know I'm recommending 3rd player from Wolves, but I can't really ignore them because all the stats are backing them. They have got 19 shots per game and this man alone have got 12 shots in last 3 matches. So I've really high hope on him because of the favorable fixtures they have and the form they are having right now. They are so desperate to make those 3 points, and this man can score in game week 4. I don't have to say much about this man because stats tell everything. 4 goals in last 3 matches. Antonio is a big hit for this season, so get him in and enjoy rest of the season. After the exit of Ings from Southampton, he is your man if you are looking for cheap forward because in his price range, he is one of the most informed player you can go with. This time around, I have very promising bench in Game Week 4. I got Raya, Williams, Gilmore and Livramento. Raya is second highest scoring FPL goalkeeper, so you know what he can do. Then I have Williams, who is recently transferred from Man United and he is nailed on in his position from Norwich. He's surely starter and his price tag is only 4 million. I got another cheap option, a very cheapest option, and then sure starter in Norwich again, 4.5 million midfielder Gilmore can be one of the option. You can field him in bench. And Livramento, what a surprise! everyone is thinking Livramento is gonna swap with Walker Peters, but what happened in Game Week 3, they both started, so Livramento have nailed on his position, and if he is starting, then he is only 4.1 million, so enjoy the ride. That's all for Game Week 4. Hope you guys like this episode, but keep in mind you have to follow all the news because there might be restriction for a few of the players for Game Week 4, and because of restriction rule in UK, all the players who went for international break, they will be returning back and they might have to quarantine, so there can be a lot of changes. So best of luck guys, and keep playing FPL and keep loving us. Thank you.